Hi everyone, I hope you're all well, having a lovely week. I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart for our message today. I'm setting the intention for a reading for the highest and greatest good for the collective or anyone who views this video. I'll choose 3 from here, read the base of the pack, and I'll also take 3 from the Destiny pack as well. So the cards read the energy of the day, so they will read the energy of this powerful full moon. So there we have 1, 2, and 3. Wow, 3 major cards here. The first one is the Magician, manifest, and he is connecting to the higher powers, keeping everything in balance, keeping the air is thoughts, water is emotions, fire is passion, is manifestations, the earth grounding that beautiful energy from the higher dimensions into our reality, working in harmony with all the elements around us. So today the energy is one of working with the moon. The moon from the new moon. The new moon is where the moon gathers all the energy. And as the energy grows through the month, it grows and grows with our intentions, with whatever we're focusing on. And then at the full moon, it releases all that energy, like we release. It holds it and holds it, and then it gets to a point where it just releases, and that's what we do on a full moon. But as it releases, we receive the blessings of whatever zodiac sign the moon is in at the time of its fullness. And it is in Leo. So we have the divine masculine, the divine feminine coming together, creating a beautiful energy of divine magic, of balance, of harmony, working with the element of the sun and the moon, with all the elements all around us, and really focusing our intention on what it is we wish to manifest. We're moving through to the 22nd, and this is a portal of energy. And during this time, things will be making themselves. We will be aware of things in our life that we can go back into that way of thinking and acting and speaking, or we can choose a way of light, a way of love, a way of divine magic, bringing all that magic in now, realizing there's a force around us and that works through us that is far more powerful than anything in the material world. We're being asked to go within, to find that peace within, and from that place of peace we manifest situations in our life filled with peace. So this is the Magician. This is Archangel Raziel, the wizard of the Archangel realm. This is also Merlin stepping forward and helping us to create magic in our lives. And we only have to feel the beautiful energy of that divine magic, that mystical energy. And as we start to feel it, we start to create it. We become the magician in our lives. Then we are moving on. And this is the 8 of Cups. So this is a card of ascension. What served us in the past no longer serves us, as we realise what we have manifested in the past has come from a place of stress or expectation, or definitely weren't coming from love. And now we are moving into our heart centers, and we are manifesting through our heart with love. And it is shifting things in our lives, and we are moving away from certain situations in our lives that we are not feeling in the same vibrational match anymore. That connection's changing. What we thought was important in our lives, we see that love and health and our well-being is the most important thing in our lives. Not trying to keep up with anyone, not trying to fix everyone. We now know that our main purpose in this life is to find ourselves, to really and truly understand and know who we are. And we're all waking up to that now. And all our visions are changing. We're changing within, and it's changing everything around us on the outside. And when I do see this card, it always reminds me of Jesus when we are struggling, and the footprints in the sand, that he carried us when there was only one set of footprints. So whatever challenges we go through, as we start to make these changes, we start to feel the benefit of them, and we start to move then to new pastures, onto new shores. So we're all going through this time of ascension. This is a card of ascension, and we're working our magic and weaving our magic, but it is also being mindful that we are respectable while we do it. We don't create any kind of negativity for someone else. There is utmost respect as we're moving through this time for everyone in our reality. And then we have 11, which is detach. So this is justice. In the traditional tarot card deck, it's justice. Yeah, it is justice. And it's the gateway, the 11, the number 11. She's moving through that gateway and she's detaching. And this is what we're doing through this portal, through this time up to the 22nd. We're moving and we're having the choice of, do we want to carry on in that worrying state, or do we choose, as she has there, peace? And that peace is flowing from her hands out into her life. So she is choosing peace. And as we detach from the outside world at this time, there's so much going on in the outside world that as we focus on it, we may be going into fight or flight or even freeze. We're certainly wanting to escape it. So as we start to escape it, we go into addictions. Those addictions can be anything from chemical to thoughts to whatever we do that creates a uplifting feeling for us, that creates a feeling of safety. So we're in this place of escape, and Archangel Gabriel has just stepped forward. Archangel Gabriel works with nurturing the inner child. So Archangel Gabriel is stepping forward and is reminding us to breathe. So as we breathe, nice and slowly. And we fill our lungs. And we have that conscious awareness on our breath. And as we are really aware of our breath, that neutralizes and slows the heart down because we're taking nice deep breaths. But it also slows the thoughts down, helps us to become present in the moment. So if you feel overwhelmed during this time, do some breathing up through your nostrils, taking it in and allowing your lungs to fill. Really focus on that breath coming into your body and feel the safety of that breath entering your body. Feel the peace that it brings as your heart starts to slow down and the thoughts begin to subside. And in that place, that is where we come back into alignment. That is where we stay present. That is where we come out of fight or flight, and where we feel safe. So during this time, through this energy of this powerful full moon, during the energy of this portal, this energy that we're traveling through, if you're feeling overwhelmed, go into your breath. Call on Archangel Gabriel. Archangel Gabriel helps us to nurture our inner child. So if we have been placed in a situation in childhood where we went into fight or flight or tried to escape or whatever scenario, this conscious breathing will bring us back into alignment. Calling on Archangel Gabriel will nurture our inner child so that we feel safe, and that heals our inner child. It heals that subconscious reaction to escape. So during this time, use your breath, use anything that's so simple. Call on Archangel Gabriel to help nurture our inner child during this time, to bring us back into this present moment, so we do not have to escape from anything, whether it is a trigger, whether it is someone upsetting us. However we would react in that time, in that situation, to take a nice deep breath, feel it fill your body, feel your heart slow down, allow your mind to center itself into this present moment, and call on Archangel Gabriel for the healing and the nurturing of the inner child. And from that moment, feel the excitement of the future without placing any labels on, without putting any expectation on. Just feel the excitement of it and the expansion of that excitement. Because when we are coming from a place of harmony, divine magic is there. When we're in that place of peace and harmony, that's what we're going to manifest in our future. And from that, wonderful things, if we are in harmony, wonderful things, everything in harmony will manifest itself far beyond what we could ever imagine. And when we all do that together, or separately, but all doing it, we will all come in to our own path, our own ascension. We're all unique and we're all going to be doing this differently. Our gifts are awakening. And as we come into this peace, we actually allow our gifts to wake up within us and feel the joy of that. Feel the joy and the peace And she is stood in that gateway there, in that doorway, moving from the cold, from that barren tree there. She's moving into that environment, that healing environment. It's a very healing and karmic card. And we're detaching now from our karma. We're healing from our karma. And the only way to heal our karma is love. Because if we go back into it with a feeling, we would just keep on in that karmic cycle. We're here to break them now, to set, and as we break them, it is like breaking away the chains that have held us hostage, that have held us stuck. We start to move forward in peace, and this is what this justice is. We're coming through this time, holding on to love, holding on to all the beautiful light, and letting go of anything now that brings us into those old karmic patterns and those old reactions. We're now coming back into peace and letting all that go. We are now waking up within. We are different people now within. We see that being gentle is actually the strongest thing. And at the base of the card we have the Seven of Swords. So again, this is the Seven of Swords is the thief, and so there is quite a bit of that energy around. If you look outside, of people are being scammed, and other things are happening. As we rise up in light, this energy comes, and it is to look through the veil. Don't get upset with it. Don't get angry, because when we get angry, we just feed it. This energy of this card starts to win, because it robs us of our inner peace. It robs us of our trust. And this card is asking us to seek the truth, and it's looking beyond those two people, moving the veils into the light. With the understanding, as we've just been saying with the Justice card, everything is karma. So if something has been taken away from us, maybe we've done that in a past life, or maybe we've done it in a way and we've not even realised it until it starts coming back. So this is seeking the truth now, letting go of detaching from how it makes you feel. It's not condoning it. It's really not condoning it, but it's not giving it our peace either. It's not allowing it to rob us of our joy and our peace so that it consumes us. If anybody is taking anything, or we are taking something from someone else, it's a karmic thing, and sometimes only when we step back and allow it all to play out how it's meant to, without getting caught up in it, entangled in it, just stepping back, opening that veil there into the divine light, into trust, into love, into healing, and coming back into balance. So the energy is still there. We've had this card a few times over the past week, so that energy is still there. If anybody is doing anything and you feel that it's pressing any buttons within you, really look at which area of your body that it's affecting, whether it's your solar plexus, whether it is your sacral, your base, your heart, your throat, your crown. If you're overthinking about it, it's certainly blocking you from your divine connection. If it is causing any kind of disruption within. It's blocking our path, and we'll just create more of it. So this is, look through it now, but be mindful. Keep your wits around you. This is not being completely blind to it. It's actually seeing it's occurring, and making sure that whatever we're doing, if anything does come to us and we're not sure of the person it's coming from, or if we are being asked to do something, just look a little bit deeper into it. Be aware of this energy that's going on around us. Don't get caught up in it in either way, by not seeing it and by being caught up in it. Walk the middle way, the way she is, into the light. Walk that middle way by just walking, and when we keep ourselves in alignment, that's what we will draw into our lives. So this is still the energy, but there's lots of magic here, and we're moving on and detaching from so much. And not to judge anybody, not to judge anyone. Really don't judge. So that is the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. Now I'll choose 3 cards and read the base of the pack from the Destiny as well, for some extra guidance. So under the Magician, asking the Destiny, Spirit of the Destiny, to please come through now. So under the Magician, and there we have the Scythe. And I'm going to pull another card with the Scythe. Yeah, we are protected. Let go of any feelings now of doubt. Let go of them. We're protected. We're heavenly protected. We are protected when we're in harmony, when we're in peace, when we're in that beautiful place of respect for everyone around us. We have this protection here. And so anything that's not of that is being shifted away from us now. So I'm asking for a card underneath the 8 of Cups. And there we have obstacles. So I'm going to ask for another card to go with the 8 of Cups to help us to see clear it. Right, so we have unconditional love. So where we are not being unconditional in our lives, that will cause us obstacles, because this is a card of ascension. So letting go of any guilt of changing our path, letting go of any guilt of moving on, but holding on to unconditional love for ourselves and for everyone. It's again that respect for everyone in our reality, having that huge respect and that honour for everyone, because ultimately they are all a spark of the divine, and it is in this place of unconditional love and loyalty that's the path of ascension. So allow it now to dissolve, and do the breathing. Allow anything that is coming in that's overwhelming you to just dissolve into the light now. And underneath the 11, underneath Justice, asking for a message. There we have the Robber Mouse. So it's about detach. So I'm asking for another clarification under Justice for us. So as we detach, so when we hold on to things and get entangled, this is exactly what we were saying. That's the robber mouse that robs us of our inner peace. If anything is robbing you from your inner peace, if anything is really causing any kind of disharmony in your life, it's robbing you from happiness. So as you move from that and detach, this is the luckiest card in the spread, brings in luck. So the other side of those uncomfortable feelings and that conflict that we go on within ourselves or with what's going on around us, as we let go of all that, this is the card of luck. It changes the fortune in our lives. We come into alignment with luck. So detach, really detach now, remembering we're walking through that portal and we'll come out at the other end with what we truly believe. So I'm asking now for a card underneath, the Seven of Swords. So there we have the whole. I'm asking for a card to clarify the Seven of Swords. So we have the home and relationship. So where you're feeling things are not right at home or in your relationship, really look, see the truth. See the truth. And the truth is love. As you focus on love and allow everything else to fall away, because there's a beautiful relationship here, there's a beautiful home, but sometimes we don't realize what we've got. We're always seeking something more, we're always seeking something outside ourselves, and that robs us. That really takes energy from our relationships, from our home life. So prioritize relationships, prioritize time at home with family. Let go of outside influences, let go of anything that's taking you away from this energy during this time, because as you just be and find that nurturing within, everything flows to us. We don't have to go and try and seek it. It just flows to us. We have everything within us. Letting go now of anything outside of us, letting go of whoever it is that may be taking our peace, letting go of any situation that is robbing us of joy. It's time now to simplify it during this time, and this energy is shifting, and the more we simplify, the more we simplify our lives, simplify everything around us, the greater this energy can work through us. We're at such a beautiful time, a divine time, and the energy is magical, is protecting us. We're in this place of protection, so we don't need to feel that we have to escape anywhere. Just come within, holding on and finding out who we truly are. So we have 18, 24, 25, 7. Keeping in alignment. This is the number of creativity, and this is what we're doing during this time. We're creating. We're busy creating the next phase of our lives. And as whatever we're focusing on, we're bringing it in to our creations, into our world. The more we focus on just coming in and allowing this beautiful divine energy to go out and take care of everything else, really. Let this beautiful energy come in, and once it starts coming in, everything comes into alignment without any interference with us, without any interference with our thoughts. Just enjoy it. Just enjoy this journey of life. Wow, they're beautiful cards. So on this very, very auspicious full moon, spend time coming in. Call on Archangel Haniel as well. She's the Archangel of the Moon. So she will help us to move through this moon phase. But Gabrielle is the one for the nurturing, so that we can feel safe within our own bodies, within our own environments. So I'm sending so much love and angel blessings to you all, and thank you so much for listening. God bless.